Well, yeah, I heard him scream. I heard my teammate screaming like, just go, go, go. But I didn't, I was like a little confused of whether or not it was indirect or direct, but it was a handball, so direct. And then I just took it and I was a little off, so whoopsie. Well, I was like, oh, if I take it, then if I wait and like, you know, set myself up, she's already gonna be in goal. Either way, it's a goal kick. So finally, I feel like I was just, you know, like an inch off every time. So it felt good. I mean, an unfortunate result, but we didn't lose. So we're taking a point away from it and moving on. Yeah, I mean, you know, scoring is my favorite thing in the world. Right. So yeah, of course, it made me feel a lot better. You know, it has been a tough week, but the amount of support that I have, you know, I've gotten from fans and my teammates and the national team and US Soccer has been amazing. So
no, it was not. No, Kia was.
Oh, it was Kia?
Yeah, Kia was like, I had her, but you know, I was like, there's really not a whole lot you can do, you know, when with one of the best headers in the world, you know. We needed to block the service. That was the main concern. Definitely. I mean, I think the first goal was definitely, you know, outside back and me. We needed to come in a little bit closer. I think on the second goal, it was just a free-for-all. I don't really know who was out there. Everybody was kind of here and there, but I mean, we can always improve, and we always want to deny the service, and especially when you're playing against a team with Abby on there, denying the service is the most important thing. You know, it's being smart, timing it well. You know, a lot of times if you know you can't win it, you can kind of throw her off a little bit. You know, like there's little things here and there that you can do, and you just hope that it works. And fortunately for us, for Kia and I today, we were able to win a little bit more. I think we were a little surprised that we were able to win some. But I mean, she's a world-class header. That's why she got the goal. Yeah, she was definitely getting frustrated. I mean, she would, like when she would win the ball, there wasn't a second ball to win. We were really jumping on the second ball, winning that. And then if we did win the ball, she was getting frustrated. But you know, when you have a player like that, you can tell that they want to utilize that, and so sometimes it can be a little bit predictable, but you know, she's going to win 90% of those balls. She just needs her team to come out and behind her and help her with the second, and that's where she got really frustrated a little bit, I think. What we did was we all had to watch the game on our own, and we had to decide what we needed to do better. And then we had a team meeting, and then when we did video, we watched video of our last Western New York game. And we were like, it's in the past, we need to forget about it. And I thought our defense played probably our best game all together this whole season, and I was really proud of our defense. And you know, to answer like that, I mean, you know, to be honest, we should have won that game. I mean, that's, you know, we were up 2-1 for so long, and that's a great response. Even though it is 2-2, it's a great response after losing 5-1. And you know, Western New York is a awesome team. You know, they have some incredible personalities, and you know, I think that it was a good step forward, and we can go into Chicago with a little bit more confidence than we came in here today.
Breaker, I thought we played well enough to win. I thought our back line was tremendous. I mean, they've got 3 incredible front runners, and we did a good job of shutting down Abby. And I mean, other than the other goal, she's going to get her chance, and she's probably going to get a goal, but we were up to that challenge, and then our front play was good, and Sid had a great goal. We're just doing a lot of things really well, and to come out of the game without the win at home is disappointing for sure. Yeah, I mean, you got to take points away at home, and to give up 2 points here at home after you've done the work is really tough. Well, I think it's going to take good consistency. Like, we were awful the other day against Sky Blue, and they just ran at us and played really well. And then we come out today and we play really well, and we're just going back and forth. Good play, bad play, and then it's getting in a rhythm, so we're playing consistently well every day. And we're close, but whoever figures that out first, I think, will be the team that goes on a run. I think that the back line in general was pretty good today. I think the problem on the last one is that we should have been out. Like, we cleared it and we thought time was over because it'd been almost 4 minutes at that point, and there was only 3 minutes extra time, so they were looking at the clock and thinking that the game was over, and they got to come out strong. So then Ashley just goes and picks up that ball off the cross, so that's on us a little bit, but you also expect the refereeing to be you know, on spot, and he gave them extra time, a little bit of extra time, and that's what happened. We got to play the full 90+ minutes, and it's up to the referee's discretion, and we just fell a few seconds short. I have not. This is the first time I have seen that, actually. Sid was good. I think she's improving, and I think she's learning the position maybe a little bit, because she used to being up top in a 2 front. But I think this is a position that you can see her coming off the flank is incredibly dangerous, and I think most teams are going to have a hard time dealing with her when she's got this figured out here.
I mean, we started really well. Yeah. You know, when you're away from home, you shouldn't get much. You know, we were given a lot early on and didn't take it, and that was, that was unfortunate. And we got to learn. You know, we're young in areas, and that little bit of quality. In that final third, in the first 10-15 minutes, what let us down. But then deservedly, 1-0. I'm very disappointed to go in. 1-1. And we knew they were going to come out. And, obviously we knew whether it was O'Reilly or Leroux on that side that they like to cut in. They're going to cut in on their right peg and have it. So we did a good night. A good job for the most part of the night, getting good cover, on that player, so they weren't able to shoot. So we're in a blocking position, or forced them to pass the ball off. In that particular occasion, she's done what Sydney Leroux does. Right. We've got to get closer there. There's no, no excuse. But and I mean, we hit the crossbar, I think, in the first half.
Yeah, a couple posts.
Couple of posts, crossbar second half, post second half. So we deserved that point. You come in away games, and in other days you don't get that point. So just happy for the group to see that their hard work got them something for it. It's going to be a big ask. It's going to be a big ask, but we're going to work. Every day. We're going to work hard every game, and there's a little bit of a target on us, no doubt. When you've had the success that we've had, and we're going to weather that, and we're going to come through it. That's the goal, and we're going to learn a lot as we go along. That's the challenge. This group, it's a good group, and they like a challenge. So there's a lot of good. Every team's good. It's millimeters. No, I mean, I was happy. I was happy with the timing of our outside backs when they went. They were effective. I thought Reynolds in the first half went on 2 or 3 times, and we could have. We had the numerical advantage out there, and we didn't play it. But I was happy. I thought Alex engaged a couple of times nicely. It's away from home, so maybe it's a little bit more conservative the approach.
It's different. I wouldn't say easier, because sometimes we're in 3-week-long training sessions or training camps, which are grueling, and then you take a week off and you have to train on your own. So there's pluses and minuses from both. Obviously, a long season takes its toll on your body if you're not good about getting the recovery in. And our national team coach, strength and conditioning coach Dawn Scott, she has given us every bit of information that we need to learn, so that we can be professional and be able to play at close to 100% as possible for game days. And I use all of the strategies she's taught us over the years, and you just got to know your body. You got to know what your limits are. You got to know, okay, this is the second game out of a three-game stint during the week. You've got to learn and pace yourself. It's not about going out and running as hard as you can for the full 90 minutes. It's about being smart. And I'm an older player, so I think I've got that a little bit down. Well, I think that's the key when you talk about any long-term career. The mentality that you have to come and do this every single day. It's not easy to get yourself motivated to come in to another training session, the same drill or a similar drill you've been doing for 15 years. But the truth is, I still want to get better, and I still think that this game has more opportunity to keep growing, and that's why the NWSL is so important. That's why we're all invested in playing in it, and I think that's why
learning how to be the best player you can be. When you get older, you have to be smarter. You can't just run as hard as you can because you're going to recover as well as you did when you were 23 years old the next day. You just have to be smart. I think that you know, once you step across the lines, the game is still the game, and there's tons of fans here. Maybe not the same amount that was, you know, at BMO Field, but at the end of the day, these fans are learning important things, not only about the game, but the people. And the one-on-one connection that people can have, I think, is so important in order for the game to keep growing. And we were saying this kind of feels like, you know, the Friday Night Lights, you know, like at your high school, and it's a great pitch, great fans, they're knowledgeable about the game, they're backing their team the entire time, and for me, this is how something good starts. You have to start somewhere, and we're able to grow forward from places like this, and who knows, maybe, you know, 15, 20 years we'll be having this conversation at Foxborough.
Right.